Okay, so we're on the helipad at the moment at the roof of the Royal London Hospital in the cold, and this is February, and we're running the London HEMS crew course for all the new doctors and paramedics that are about to start their secondments with London's Air Ambulance. Yeah, so this morning, as in all the mornings so far on the course, they've been having lectures on the theme for today is people who have severe bleeding. And then the scenario work this afternoon with the mannequins out in the cold on the helipad have been all to do with bleeding. And so we've simulated scenarios that are quite common in London, unfortunately, like cyclists hit by lorries and so on.
Many doctors come specifically to London's Air Ambulance to receive the training that we deliver. Because of the population in London, we see more trauma than most people would in their usual hospital practice. And in fact, our doctors probably see more in 6 months than most hospital doctors would see in their entire career.
Density of trauma cases in your service makes it very interesting to doctors from Norway to get this experience, learn the treatment and take it home to Norway after that.
There are quite a lot of things on a clinical side and certainly from a governance point of view that really are quite cutting edge in terms of the practice of pre-hospital medicine. And already some of this knowledge has begun to be disseminated back to South Africa.
In order to make sure that the doctors and paramedics are adequately prepared to go out onto the streets of London and provide care for the people who have been injured, we dedicate an entire month to ensuring that they are absolutely at the top of their game. They're fully conversant with all of our standard operating procedures and they know how every piece of equipment works in intimate detail. So we expect a lot of our doctors and paramedics, and in fact the training month is very, very harsh. They all actually enjoy it when they look back on it, I think, but actually at the time it really takes a lot out of people, but we believe it really equips them to become excellent doctors and paramedics.
Most people will undertake the course that we're doing this week within their first few weeks of joining and starting in the job. And there's lots of ongoing training then. So that tends to be by reviewing the missions that we fly to and reviewing what happened to the patients. But every day on the helipad, there's a separate scenario that's run by one of the doctors or paramedics for the other doctors and paramedics, and they watch and scrutinise what happens. And then we have a series of training events for people who used to do the job, and they come back every now and again to do the training as well, sometimes on weekends. So there's a lot of ongoing work as well to make sure that people are totally up to date and credible with what they're doing, because obviously things move quite quickly in medicine.